everybody, and welcome to my channel. We are going to have just a chatty little visit today. I've been putting out so much content. I feel like it's just time just to talk a little bit and not have so much going on. So what I'm doing today is I went through all of my pantries, and you will be seeing videos of that. Trust me, they are very interesting because I'm totally working some things and making them different. But I have different various food items that I want to put in jars. That way I can use them. I have some of this rose hips, which I really want to make a rose hip jelly sometime this winter. And I have other things. So I'm just going to go and put all of these things in jars. I love the smell of rose hips. Winter is normally a time of the year where I slow down, but this year, so far, that hasn't happened. I've been so busy doing all kinds of things and organizing. This is my year to use it up, organize it, and I'm having so much fun working through all of these items. I love having full pantries. I find that the more I go through the food that I have, the more I'm realizing I really was stocked up. And it's a really good feeling to rotate your food. And I'm just noticing that I'm having more of an imagination of things to use up. And when my cupboards aren't quite so full, I can think outside the box and it's not so cluttered. And I'm really working on my pantries and just being at home. We don't go away hardly at all. We do like to go to the thrift store and a few other things we do on a weekly basis, but most of our time is spent at home. I notice that I have more glass jars, and then I'm able to go through my food stock and put them in the jars. Here I have some bayberry wax. This was a project that I wanted to do last year, but I'm going to be working on it this year. It's very challenging for me to have a slower pace of life. I'm one of them kind of people that I love to rush around to get things done. But then the more you rush, the more stressful it is. And the more stressful it is, the harder it is to get stuff done. Stress for me is something I want to eliminate as much as possible. I know it's hard to totally eliminate your stress, but you can really lower it. And one of the ways for me is the slower pace of living. All right, I need to go get a couple more jars. For years, I spent most of my time stocking up. I have to stock up this, I have to stock up that, because the times are at the end and we need to do that. And I'm realizing now that I'm glad I stocked up, I'm glad I did all of that, but now I can use those resources, not use them frivolously, but just use them and just enjoy spending my time relaxed and not always being in such a frenzy about the what ifs. So I'm going to be drawing up some of these beans yet. And these beans were from 2020. They are my older stock of beans. And then I put the lids on everything, and then I could put them in my freshly cleaned and organized pantry. And then I can use these. I think what I'm trying to say is, if you're feeling stressed, one way is to just take a deep breath, take a reset. And this is the winter time. This is a perfect time to be calm and to not worry about so much of the things that you hear and the things that you see, and just create your own home how you want it to be. That doesn't have to cost you 1 cent. It's just the reflection of your life. Start shopping inside your home, rearranging some rooms, you know, going through your cupboards or your drawers and seeing if there's something there that you can use to redecorate. And you don't even have to leave your home. You can do all of these things, and that's what I am doing. This winter, that is what I'm doing, and I'm finding it so much fun. For those of you who watch this channel, I want to say I thank you. You have been with me through some very challenging moments in my life. And if it wasn't for YouTube, I would have never have transformed my life in such a way. I remember the shy girl that first started her YouTube channel, and things were really rough and hard for me. Through the years, I've worked diligently and very hard to create a channel here on YouTube. And now it's my time, and I'm going to be doing all of the things that I love. And I think that I've learned a lot. This has been, the year 2023 has been a year of personal growth. And for me, it took me many years to realize some things in my life. But I'm yet young enough that I can enjoy the benefits of learning these things. And I can step forward into positivity and realize that while transitioning in your life to different things can be very hard, it can be very rewarding, because I learned so much about people, the world around me, and my life. Years past here on YouTube, I spent so much time reacting to what other people said, reacting to what I heard. It was so much energy spent on reacting. And I realized that I could have used that same energy and not react and turn it into, well, bloom where I'm planted. I learned that reactions, while it's natural and normal to have reactions to things, you still have to have that, self-control. And I'm at a point where I don't have anything to react about. And I just realized that I've come so far. You know, I was very sheltered. I didn't have the speaking skills. I didn't have the people skills, but I had a good heart. And that's what people seen in my channel. So for those of you who are still watching me after all these years, you know, from the bottom of my heart, I really thank you. I know in life, people will always come and go. One of the things that stood out to me yesterday was I was watching a documentary on Little House on the Prairie. And what they said in their last season, they said that they realized that that was their season to end, and that their content became stale, people became bored with what they were watching. And that really spoke to me, because I've been on YouTube for so many years. And I realized that I need to do what I enjoy doing, and it's showing through in my videos. And I'm going to continue to share my life as long as I can. But I'm going to share just what I'm doing and the things that I love. Because you don't get burned out very quick if you do the things that you love. But if you do the things because of peer pressure, or because you think that's what's going to get you popular, you will burn out. And I had burned out on YouTube because I wasn't doing 100% what I love. And that's just my artisticness and about being artistic with my videos. I thought, well, I need to do this, I need to do that. And I realized that I don't need to do anything. I just need to be me and enjoy what I am doing. And I absolutely am so happy and enjoy it. And it's a kind of joy that you can't hide. And I know that you're all seeing that. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for giving me this opportunity to enrich my life in so many ways. My home life, you know, the things in my home are better now. My personal life is so much better now. My outlook on life is so amazing. And that's because of all of you. And I strongly say this with the bottom of my heart. You don't realize the kind words that you say to a content creator who maybe is really stressed out that day, or maybe got some flack on something, or maybe somebody said something that wasn't very nice, because we all get that. But when you give a nice comment, it just wipes that all away.